Hare Krishna, Radhe Radhe. I am Sita Su Madhuri. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please accept my humble obeisances and my endless Dandavat Pranam. I hope you all are fine by Shri Radharaman Lal and Srimati Radharani's mercy. So today's video is gonna be in English. Previously, when I started making videos in social media, especially I started making videos through Facebook, through my Facebook profile. Previously I didn't have any Facebook page or any YouTube profile, YouTube channel. So it used to be only in Facebook profile, only live videos. So I used to upload videos only in English. Then I used to get a lot of comments that please don't upload videos only in English because English is not understandable by everyone. So maximum number of people commented, a lot of people commented that please start making videos in Hindi as well. So at that time I started making videos, some videos in Hindi and some videos in English. So after that, since last year or so, I am making videos only in Hindi. So I am getting a lot of comments that why are you making videos only in Hindi? Hindi is not understandable by everyone. It is understandable by a maximum number of people, by a lot of people, but not by everyone. So for those who do not understand Hindi, they are commenting every time, they are telling me every time that please at least make some videos in English so that we can also understand, so that we can also get some information. So I thought to make a series of videos like previously I used to make for teaching Kunti Devi a series of videos. So like that I thought I would like to make a series of videos in English and the rest of them in Hindi. So this video is totally gonna be in English, completely be in English. So today's video's topic is that, as we all know that Janmastami is after a few days. So we will hear a pastime of Lord Shri Krishna, a Vrindavan lila, a Vrindavan pastime about Lord Shri Krishna in today's video. So let's get started. The pastime goes like that. There was once a fruit seller who used to live in Mathura. So at that time Lord Shri Krishna was staying in Gokul. So a lot of people who were coming from Gokul to Mathura told that fruit seller that a very beautiful and charming 2-year-old boy of Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda Maiya is staying in Gokul. You must go and see him. So that fruit seller thought that a lot of people are coming and telling me that a very charming and beautiful boy of Nanda Maharaj is staying in Gokul, so I must go and see him. So that fruit seller took a lot of fruits in her basket and she went to Gokul. So at that time there were a lot of fruit sellers in Braj. She was one among them. She went to Gokul to have Lord Shri Krishna's darshan. So she went to Nanda Bhavan, the house of Nanda Maharaj, and she said, fruits, take fruits, take fruits, fal le lo means take fruits, take fruits. And whenever she used to go to Nanda Bhavan, sometimes Krishna used to sleep, sometimes he used to play here and there in the house, sometimes he used to lie down in Yashoda Maiya's lap drinking breast milk. So she thought that whenever I am coming, I never have had the chance to have this little boy's darshan. I never have had the chance to see him. So one day she fixed her mind that I will not return until I see him. I won't return from here. Do or die situation, that I will not return until I see him. So from this do or die situation, we are learning what? We are learning that she now has an objective for her life. So like that, we should have an objective. We should have an objective. Our goal should be fixed. We should be determined in our goal. We should not be distracted from our goal. It should be like we are determined, we are focused towards achieving our goal. The main goal of our life is what? To return back to Krishna, to return back to Godhead, to get His love. That is the ultimate goal of our life. That is our ultimate destination. This human life is not just for self-enjoyment. This is not for enjoying here. We have a purpose for why we are here. We have to understand that what we are doing here. We have to understand, we have to question ourselves that what are we doing here? What is the purpose of our life? Who am I? What am I doing here? So we have to find the answer to these questions. We have to find the answers to self-realization. And whenever we have got the answer to these questions, now we have a purpose for our life. And we should be steady, we should be fixed, we should be determined, we should be serious towards achieving the main goal of our life. It is not just for enjoyment. Our life, this precious human life is not for enjoyment. It is to serve the Lord, and it is to get free from the birth-death cycle, to return back to Godhead. to return back to Krishna, to get his love. That is our ultimate goal, that is our ultimate destination. So like the fruit seller, she now have a fixed goal, that do or die. Until I have this darshan of this little boy, until I have the darshan of this little boy, until I see him, I will not return from here. So we should be very serious that I should not waste this precious human life by self-enjoyment, by only enjoying this material world. I should be very serious, I should be very fixed, very determined towards my ultimate goal, towards my ultimate destination. Now, previously she used to say that fal le lo, take fruits, take fruits. So this day, gradually she spoke out, Govinda lo, Damodar lo, Madhav lo, like this. She was not saying fal le lo, she was not saying like that. She was saying Govinda lo, Madhav lo, Damodar lo, Govind Damodar Madhaveti, Govind Damodar Madhaveti. So the easiest way to see Krishna is to perform Harinam Sankirtan, Nam Sankirtan. So she gradually accepted this process, she gradually took this process to see Krishna. So as we know that Hare Nama iva kevalam kalau nasteba gatir anyatha. In this age of Kali Yuga, where there is only enviousness, where there is fight everywhere, we only have one way, the easiest way to back to Godhead, and that is Harinam Sankirtan. So when Lord Shri Krishna disappeared from the Ras Leela, the gopis sang his name so that he would come back. And so the fruit seller accepted this process. She only called Govinda lo, Damodar lo, Madhav lo, she sang like that. And she had the fruit basket in her head like that. Okay, and so it was not very hard for her to take that basket in her head and dance with that. So, and the fruits would not fall, and the fruits also did not fall. So it was very easy for her. She was singing Govinda lo, Damodar lo, Madhav lo, and the fruit basket in her head. So gradually she was singing and dancing since morning until 12. She was looking for Krishna, and at last she became very tired and sat at the door of Nanda Bhavan. And she was saying, how will I see Krishna? How may I see him? So now she was like, I don't have any more, I can't do anything more. So it is like sometimes we have to learn from here that sometimes we use our ego, that I'm a very great devotee, I'm a very big devotee. Sometimes we use our power, I have everything. Sometimes we use our devotion also. But the most important thing that we need to see Krishna or to have his love is to surrender ourselves completely. It is not that I am raising only one hand that I want Krishna. We have to raise both the hands. We have to surrender ourselves, our mind, body, our soul and our everything to Krishna. We have to tell him that I am nothing without you. Please accept me. I am the most fallen one. I am nothing without you. Please help me, O Lord. So then only he will come and help us. So as she was sitting at the door of Nanda Bhavan, Lord Shri Krishna took some corn, some wheat and grains from the storehouse. He was quite naked, wearing around his waist only a gold chain with tinkling bells. The sweet sound of it sometimes charmed even himself. He walked over to the fruit seller. The grains fell through his fingers. Only 2 or 3 remained. With very greedy eyes, Krishna looked at the fruits, to the yellow, reddish and golden fruits, bananas, apples and many more. He asked the fruit seller, please give me fruits, I want fruits, I want fruits. Oh, give me fruits, oh, give me fruits. He asked to the fruit seller. So as soon as the fruit seller saw this little boy, she was completely astonished. She became charmed with his beauty. She asked Krishna that what do you want? Krishna told, I want this fruit, I want that fruit. And then that fruit seller told Krishna that only in one condition I can give you fruits as many as you want. If you sit in my lap and call me mother. So Krishna was very shy that I will call her mother, and if anyone sees me, watches me calling her mother, they will laugh at me. So he looked here and there if anyone is watching him, and then when he saw that there was no witness, he sat at her lap and he said, Maiya, please give me these fruits. So the fruit seller completely got astonished. Krishna stole her heart away. She was not in normal condition. She was completely being stolen away by this little boy, this little charming boy. So she said that, what fruit do you want? So that little boy Krishna said, I want this fruit, I want that fruit. So one by one he took the fruits, took one fruit, two fruit, three fruits, four fruits, and held his arms around his chest and took all the fruits away and ran away dancing and dancing to his mother's veil and kept all the fruits. So Mother Yashoda said that, where from did you get all these fruits from? And gradually and slowly all the gopis came, and there were hundreds of gopis. All the gopis came, but the fruits never got diminished. They were unlimited. So what happened to that fruit seller? She was completely astonished. She was completely stolen away by Krishna. She was being sitting there outside Nanda Bhavan, and she was only thinking of Krishna. She was only thinking of that little boy. She was only being thinking about the little conversation that they had, and she was only thinking of that, and she completely was lost in a different world. So someone came and reminded her of her duties, and then she was on her way back to Mathura. So in the midway near Yamuna Ji, she suddenly felt that her basket was feeling very heavy. So she took her basket and she saw that there were no more fruits, but there were precious jewels, diamonds, gold, and she was completely shocked to see that. She understood that that little boy is none other than the Supreme Personality of Godhead whom she met. And after that she was not interested in that material jewelries. She was, because she got the real gold, she got the real jewel, the real diamond. So after that she was lost in a completely different world, and she was no more into her normal condition. She totally became mad for Krishna. And this is what we can call bhakti, that it is not that how simple we are, what status we belong to, what caste we belong to. It does not, bhakti doesn't see all these things. It is that devotion and what sincerity we are offering our love and devotion to Krishna, and he reciprocates the same. If we walk one step towards Krishna, he will walk 100 steps towards us. So that's how bhakti is, that if we are worshipping him, if we are loving him with utmost devotion and faith, he will reciprocate us with that. He will reciprocate us with his love. So that's how we should trust him. We should have utmost faith with him, and we should be determined and fixed in our utmost ultimate destination and ultimate goal, that is to go back to him, go back to Godhead, and that should be the ultimate goal of our life. So that is the series of a story of Vrindavan Lila, the fruit seller, whose heart was being stolen away by Krishna. So that's all for today's video. If you have any questions, you can write down in a comment section below. Pray and hope that may you all get showered with unlimited mercy of Shri Radha Raman Lal and Srimati Radharani. Hare Krishna, Jai Shri Radhe.